Alrighty. Sorry. Probably one was this kind of stuff around me, these shafts, this, and what's on my feet. That's actually what this video is about. I know I haven't done one in a while, and I greatly apologize. It's just time has been kind of a precious commodity, and weather's not been doing us any favors, so I can't do much of anything outside. So I figured I'd just go through what my plans are for this channel, and what I've done. Plans for the channel now. I know I said probably I initially said medieval fantasy kind of thing with the skills, just to give myself some direction, which I might still to a degree, mostly because some of that really does cost money. Getting a sword, getting a dagger, getting the fabric to make the clothing, that's a bit of a price tag. And then I did that. I said, okay, Mountain Man, I got some of that stuff already. It's just, I could do reach-along leggings, and make the shirt, buckskin shirt, moccasins, which I've already gotten those. I'll show those in a minute. But I've always loved the Paleolithic, the late Ice Age, the early Holocene, modern. So that chunk between 20,000 to about 8,000 years ago. That nice 12,000 year chunk. It's after the Neanderthals, but before agriculture. That's what really fascinates me. So that's the skills I love. I decided to take that route. I mean, honestly, why not? Almost I've not seen anybody actually go whole hog in this. And I'm talking tools and clothing, not just. I mean, you got Donnie from Paleo Tracks who uses tools, but still wears modern clothing. I'm going to, since I live in Missouri, and which is the main reason why I'm actually doing this right now, I can hunt with the Atlatl, which is strictly Paleolithic. The bow is iffy. Some say it's about 10,000, about 12,000 years ago. We start seeing it in Europe. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. That's still fairly debated. But we know this was there. Even if the bow was used, it was most likely used for small game. Pardon me. The Atlatl was used for big game. Irish elk, mammoth, woolly rhino, mastodon here in the U.S., giant ground sloth. Those were truly megafauna. Of course, that term can be described to any large game, deer, even turkey. But anywho, that's what I'm planning on. Going whole hog Paleolithic for hiking, camping, hunting. And I've not seen anybody do that, which is partly why I got these on. This is kind of I can tell you what I'm going to do, what I'm planning on doing, and what I've done over the last few months. Not much, unfortunately, due to not being able to get out much. Quick recap: I had got hit back in October. Totaled my car. Lost a job because of it, and I haven't been able to get another one due to the fact that I'd have to get rides for my wife. The hours that she works is the prime hours everybody wants, the whole 9 to 5 deal. and not a lot of places want that. I mean, I need a job just to keep it going, but it's just really hard. I'm not asking for handouts. I'm not even going to open up a Patreon because honestly, I don't have that many subscribers. Anywho, that's a good chunk of why I haven't been able to do anything. Other that and the weather lately, it's been either really rainy or really cold and snowy. We're starting to warm up. Right now, back up into the low 40s. For today and tomorrow, then it's just going to tank again and be cold, so. Can't finish off the one hide that I'm working on. And cannot get to others. So, and enough of that. So, let's get a good look at the boots. Boot marks. They are right here. They're about calf high, laced up. I am wearing socks with these right now. I did make them accidentally a little bit big. I just don't want to have to go back and trim them down again for barefoot. I am going to put these in. Well, I already have done that. But what I am also planning on with these is encasing them in more buckskin, so that A, they don't shift around too much, and they don't stick to my feet when I'm wearing barefoot. We'll also give a little extra thickness, so hopefully I'll be able to fill these out a little bit better, and to the way they look now. These are comfortable overall. Bottoms are dry a little hard, even no matter how much I use them. They are not stitched, they are laced. That's what I'm going to be doing for all my clothing. It's going to be laced, not stitched. Simply because it's actually a whole lot easier to do. Stitching, getting the needles made. Some things may have been stitched, but I don't think too much was. Okay, I need to raise me back up. Oh, well, actually, no. So, let's go with, now, yeah, well, dark. These are, yeah, let's go this way. From left to right are the oldest to the newest. Red oak, harvested, back in Maine. It's nice, flexible, but it's a little lightweight due to the Crapola. The restrictions on dart size. I can't use the ones that I was using with these. And honestly, I don't know if I could have anyway, just because of the heavy weight of the head that I was using. May have had to add in an extra, probably foot and a half of foreshaft to compensate. I was using 4 foot long cattail main shaft, so that was the issue. Then I made this guy. Bloody, I can't. It's bush honeysuckle. I greatly apologize on that. Brain's having a little issue right now. Bit heavier duty. I mean, it's got a really bulbous stone on it, which honestly I'm not happy with. It's a little too big. It's almost, I could probably use that as a war club. Light duty war club. It's just as flexible. But the issue that I also had with these two is that they twist. So when throwing, it may twist the I'll throw my accuracy off, which is not what I want. Which is why I made this guy. You may notice it's very similar to Matt Gramps. That was the initial inspiration. However, could not find anything, any remote thing remotely close as far as dimensions go for that one, for his. So, I had to figure it out on my own. I found one similar online called the Tarascan LLL. Put a link into the description, which is similar. The only difference is that it's a straight handle, about out to about here, shortened it enough, and from the holes, the bottom is square. Then it goes up, and it's also a full, same thickness throughout, where this one is not. So I took that rough design for the handle. The rest is full-on basket maker. So it's what I like to call the Tarascan basket maker LL. Which again is very, very similar to Matt Graham's. I would like to think he had the same idea. The reason why I want to try this is because again, it locks in tight. It does not twist at all. And it's also a little bit longer, depending on where you look at. The spur, if we go from the holes to the spur, this one's slightly longer. But both of them are longer than this one no matter what, so I've really been using this one a bit with what few darts I had. Still working on these three. These are going to be my main darts, and it really, really works well. So on to that. These are, again, same as this, bush honeysuckle. The reason why the cord around they're actually spliced with the scarf joint. That's great when you can't find any pieces long enough, but you have, oh, that's not good. I have to glue these down so they stay put. Yeah, this one's loosening up. But anyway, using this gives you the pretty much a single taper, not a barrel taper like you would if you spliced the big ends together. What I did was found like the thickest diameter going from here to here. Then I found one with the smallest diameter of this one at the thick end down to where about a 1/4 inch. And I spliced them together so they're roughly single taper. It's a little wavy, a little a little work I need to do. I need to sand this one down a little bit. They are not straight, perfectly straight. As you can hopefully see. Yeah, see. But the ends are in line. That's the important part. So if anybody tells you the LL darts have to be perfectly straight, they don't. That's the beauty of this weapon system. It's extremely forgiving. I mean, you can literally take a branch with a hook at the end, and use that for the LL, and a quick sapling for the dart. Matt Graham actually does that in Dude You Screwed and Dual Survivor. And he takes game. So that's the beauty of it. The reason why I have this arrow, again, same material, it's just like right, that part, is to show you how I'm doing the main shaft, force shaft system with this. Because it's not actually, I won't say ingenious, because well, it is ingenious, but I didn't come up with it. I think Trevor Benjamin has done the same thing with his bush honeysuckle. So, I mean, that's the great thing about this. This is hollow and pithy. I mean, it's actually fairly hollow all the way through until you get to the knots. Then you got, at each knot, you got a little section where it grows. But, it's 4-shaft with point. Never shot this. Probably don't plan to. This one's actually fairly straight. Fairly straight, yeah. So, it should fly well if I did. But, oop. Okay, we're good. But this is the important part. This tang, because the socket is just a single hole. It's not perfectly straight. Actually turned out pretty good, but as you can see, if you look at this, it's not perfectly straight, but you can always get it so that it's fairly good. So that's my plan. That way I need no glue. I can make sure it's in there nice and tight. And I can have multiple 4-shafts for each dart. I'm planning on having a field point that I can actually use for practice to be the same weight as my... Actually, all of them will be the same weight. Roughly. So, sorry. I'm going to be using bone points for my darts. Because, again, I'm not very good at flint knapping, so bone is easier to work with. Not everything I make to do this will not be done 100% paleo. Mostly because expediency. I mean, making more darts or arrows, yeah, I probably will do those Avo. Stone Age, simply because that part's easy. Except for the hole, that I will actually use a drill. At least a drill bit. But that's pretty much it. You saw these boxes. These are another pair I did not too long ago. These were before. But Easter Cherokee Puckato. They're not that comfortable. That's why I decided not to stick with these. Mostly because of the knot right here at the end. But again, it's just this pair. I didn't these ones I didn't stitch. I used lacing just like I did on these for Puckato. I did stitch the backs. But this knot is just heavy. It's big and it hurts. I've learned that I probably could make it a little bit more comfortable by just cutting a slit and just running it through with the once I get it through the initial holes, that'll not have, so that's not a knot. Then I just have that laced up. But I'm not going to bother messing with these. If I do make another pair, it will again be a pair like the ones I'm wearing now. So that's what I've been up to, what I'm planning on doing. So, as always, guys, have fun, play hard, and I'll see you in the woods.